Clayton Kershaw, welcome back to Intentional Talk, and you were so good at crashing IT during Game 1 that we just absolutely had to have you on. So my first question, what song are you going to be singing with Brad Paisley when you guys take the 2024 World Series?
Oh, man, I looked extra creepy in that. That was good. I just kind of worked in there.
You went to the Tyler Glass now of T-shirt sleeves, too, by the way.
I know. Glass is, yeah, he looks great, obviously, but I got to do the sleeveless thing, too, just to try to compete with him a little bit. But what'd you ask Brad singing?
Yeah, what are you going to sing with him?
I mean, he's got so many good ones. I think my favorite one's Check for Ticks, though. You know, I'm going to check you for ticks. He's got some good love songs, though, so if he ever calls me out and my wife happens to be in the stands, I'll, try and do some serenading. But for the most part, we win the World Series. You got to have some fun. So
hey, it's nerve-wracking, right? Like getting up with a real singer.
Oh, it's the worst. It's way worse than pitching. Yeah, you don't know what you're doing, and at least you kind of are supposed to know what you're doing here. But yeah, he's done that to me a few times. It is very nerve-wracking.
Dude, this postseason, obviously a different role for you, but that's okay. You get to be top step cheerleader. You get to be that teammate that's there pumping the guys up. What's this been like, this experience?
Yeah, thanks for calling it a role. I've got my role.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's an important one.
Yeah,
don't downplay it.
It's obviously you want to be playing and being with the boys, but it's been really, really fun, honestly. Like basically just being a kid and being at Yankee Stadium for a World Series game with a front row seat and hanging out and watching our guys do their thing, and it's just been an amazing ride for us, for me personally, to be on the sidelines and watch. And can't say enough good things about this group. Can't say enough good things about just being in that clubhouse every day and the vibes and everything that's going on with this group right now. And so I'm just super thankful that I get to be a part of it, and they're letting me travel, hang out, be with the boys, and I'm having a great time.
Oh, stop. They're letting you.
They
Everyone
are.
wants you here. Come on.
The Dodgers organization is just so inclusive. They really are. I can't say enough good things. And I mean, we have everybody and their dog here, and it's just like we've got 500 employees from the Dodgers flying them out. We've got families. We got all this stuff. So it really is a family when you spend this much time together. And they've just done an unbelievable job all the way through for us.
Yeah, I heard 3 separate planes.
Is it 3? I knew we had our own. I didn't know there were 3, though.
I think there were 3 separate planes.
Yeah, we tried to do something different this year, just try to keep the guys together as much as they could. And, our families, our wives are grinding with the kids on their flight, but thankfully they're taken care of. And we kind of get to hang out and do our stuff. And it was a real focus for us this year to try to be kind of more of a unit, kind of hang out more and be just kind of together a little bit more. And I think everybody's really enjoyed it.
I want to ask you a bit about that unit, because you're on a team, you've got 3 MVPs, it's loaded with all-stars. How have all these personalities meshed together so perfectly?
I don't know. I mean, you see that picture of the bullpen over there. I mean, those guys are there's so many different personalities over there. And, you add a guy like Honey with the Mr. T starter set over there. Huddy, you got all these guys. It's just awesome. Like you're going to see tonight with the bullpen game, all these guys. And they're such a great unit. And then obviously you have the superstars in our lineup that it doesn't go without them, obviously. But then you see guys stepping up in big ways, like Tommy Edman, like Kike, all these guys. So it's just a really good mix. You got to give Andrew and the guys in the front office a lot of credit for putting it together. You got to give Doc a lot of credit for keeping the ship going when it seems like everybody and their dog got hurt this year. So it's just been really cool to watch from afar.
Were you on that trip to Colorado?
The last of the season? Yeah, I was there.
Okay, so I heard that Brent Honeywell got a playoff perm on that road trip.
I mean, look at it. It's definitely a perm. Yeah.
But what did it look like when he first got it done? I need a description.
Was that a dare or a lost bet? Or
no, he just thinks he looks sweet, and he did it.
Yeah.
And
I know how that goes.
Honey thinks he's the best player in the building, and I think that's why he's as good as he is.
I mean, I'm pretty sure just looking at that look right there, he's the same guy who sat me at my table at that Italian restaurant.
Isn't that awesome?
That's so good. Hey, those guys, you mentioned those guys, and one guy in particular that is just playing out of this world right now, and he has that grand moment at Dodger Stadium, and Freddie Freeman, and everything that he's been through off the field, away from the field, and how you guys have all rallied around that. Just talk about watching that as somebody who's played this game at the highest level, to watch what he's doing on this stage and how incredible it is.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you can't say, there's not enough words to describe what Freddie's doing for us as a team, and you really rally behind it. I think you see what he's trying to go through just to put himself on the field, and you're seeing that with Shohei right now as well. It's just been, when your superstars are doing that, and I mean, what Freddie did the first 2 series, I mean, it was the behind-the-scenes stuff to see how much it took just to get him on the field and the treatment and the different things he was trying to do. And you just give him so much credit, regardless if he struck out 4 times. He was out there for us. He was with us, and we're better when Freddie Freeman's in the lineup, and he knew that, and he did everything he could to be out there. So there's got a big trickle-down effect in our lineup with our guys when you see somebody going through that and going out there for us. And Shohei's doing the same thing right now. All these relievers have been throwing so much. Our starter, everybody's just doing as much as they can to help us perform, and it's showing.
Did you give any advice to Ben?
Benny C? No, I love Benny C. He's come. I think he's got 7 days in the big leagues, and I was like, hey, we were all saying it must be nice to get a Yankee Stadium, Yankees-Dodgers World Series for your first 7 days in the big leagues. So, we expect good things. He's got really good stuff. His breaking balls are really, really good. He pounds his own with the cedar, so we like the matchup tonight. And sometimes when you don't know any better, you go out and pitch really well, and that's what we're expecting out of it.
It's almost better that way.
Yeah,
right?
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is.
You mentioned Dave Roberts. You've been with Dave since he's been here, and just to watch him, I noticed. I was out in LA earlier this year when the Cubs were out there playing. I got to see you guys, and I got to catch up with Dave. And just his maturation as a manager and how he just allows you guys to go out there and be the players you are. How rewarding is that as somebody who you trust as a friend, but also as your manager, just the job he's doing?
Yeah, we've been through it. We've been through it. We've been on the other side of these things a lot. So for us to have some success in the postseason, for Doc to have the success and the credit that he's deserved, and obviously, navigating a rotation that's been hurt a lot, navigating a bullpen. There's a lot more things that have to go in play when you can't just run the same guys out there every single time. So there's a lot of stuff that goes in. There's a lot of preparation to try to figure out the right matchups every day. Doc's doing a great job with that, pushing the right buttons. And honestly, we're a product of the clubhouse that he built, and it's been a lot of fun to have that. And he kind of gives us a lot of leeway and responsibilities, and we've run with that. The guys have been great. We've got a veteran group, a lot of older guys, so it's been really fun. We're all happy for Doc, and we still got one more to go, but we feel good about it.
He's got a great wine, Red Stitch. Him, Rich Aurelia, they do that wine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, his discount policy for former players when they go to tastings is not very good.
Oh no!
He made me pay full price, and I'm wondering if you have you tried that wine?
Didn't.
Obviously, it's great, huh?
It is great. I do like it.
Did you get a discount?
I think he just gave me a couple bottles.
Nice,
so,
that's it. Dave, did you hear that? I'd like a couple of those. Yeah.
That's too good. Clay, before we let you go, we have to ask you one last thing. It's time for Secret Santos. This is the part of the show where you tell us a secret about yourself that nobody knows.
Man,
I know.
We reamed Evan Phillips for this when he told us he had a kid. Like we know you have a kid. we know you have a kid, and I know Kike came on in here and said something. I don't know what he
Cologne.
said.
He's got a
cologne.
Cologne, yeah.
Yeah, he does have a cologne. Okay.
Yeah. I know they're hard to find. Sometimes you just got to think about it.
Yeah.
You played an instrument in high school,
No, I don't play. Freshman year of high school, I played the drums for a year. I was in a Blink-182 cover band in 8th grade.
No way!
Oh,
Yes!
that's awesome!
All the small
Are you
things we
kidding?
didn't know about Clayton Kershaw are coming out.
Big Blink-182 fan, and I actually got kicked out of the band about 4 months in because I wasn't good enough. I didn't know enough songs, so I got I gave it a shot for a few months.
Oh my gosh, what an icon! So were you secretly kind of jamming out during the DS?
See, that was upsetting to know that he was a big Padre fan. That was really upsetting, but. It's okay. The other guys are big Dodger fans, so it's okay.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Keep enjoying this role.
Yes.
Man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome.
100%.
I will, for sure.
We'll be looking for you in the dugout.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Have fun.